Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks. And what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric. And if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His average sits at .296 entering play. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
What a way to start the ball game. Back-to-back singles, but what was most impressive was going first to third. Now the pitcher is really in a jam.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 21 homers, that average at .291 to start the day, and 63 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez on the run. Just foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ready on 0-2. Line to the right side. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ready with the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Kinsler's there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. We'll move on. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Jose Iglesias comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Zero.
1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gutierrez. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Here's Adrian now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Adrian
into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-1 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle to Iglesias for one on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll
Toles.
bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kinsler's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning and a The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Miguel Cabrera.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound. A quick out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
So striding in, Justin Upton. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gutierrez going back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6.
Now batting, Victor Martinez, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nick Castellanos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Chase Utley. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Chase Utley.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Upton. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez onto the grass, 1 down.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in, Mikey Matzo. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mikey Matzo becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Kinsler.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Grounded to 3rd. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mata on the move. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers,
here's Franklin Gutierrez.
right fielder,
He hit a sac fly earlier.
Gutierrez.
And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop, Jose
Iglesias is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 28.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Grounded to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel.
Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Justin Upton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A high fastball is in there. A little bouncer. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Here's Adrian now. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mata comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Victor Martinez. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And that misses 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a rather easy first out.
The third baseman,
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. James McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
2-2.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Toles. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. To Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Stepping in now, Adrian Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Blaine Hardy takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And another foul ball. shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Two-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first
baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Digging in, Chase Utley. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit back toward the mound. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. High in the air out to center field. Mata moving to his left. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Left field and deep. Looking up is Tolles. Onto the bullpen roof and gone.
I know he's a competent pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Romine heads for the plate. The relay. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. And a ball 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. You walk him, sets up the double play.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tolles has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Mata is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Center fielder, Josh Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 24.
Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Gonzalez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Number 28.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Jansen's ready. Here's the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Up 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Alex Wilson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lifted the other way to left center. Mata will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The second baseman, number 26.
So striding forward now, Chase Utley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Upton is after it, and they can't run it down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back on it. He makes the play. A great catch. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Designated hitter.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 0-1 count and the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-1 to Martinez. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out. So stepping in, Andrew Romine. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in once again, James McCann. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Jonathan Villar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away.
Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Mata is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He was a double play victim last time around. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
In now, Franklin Gutierrez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mata ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Turner is digging for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught. A base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Here's Adrian now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2. Digging in and looking for more. Mikey Mata. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs. The leadoff man puts himself.
Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. First offering on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Hit back up the middle. Utley is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a liner. foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they're...
And they'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Justin Upton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Dodgers with a division best 102nd team win. Kenley Jansen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Pedro Baez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium.